Hello everyone, Meg Loves Games here, and welcome to episode 17 of Megabuild. So we were doing this. We were just casually doing this. I hate that. I wish they'd fix that. In Sims 4, I've probably already said this, in Sims 4, they should do what they do with roofs. You know how roofs, if there's a roof on top of them, they cut away the roof that is underneath them. We need to do that with trees, but with walls, because you would have trees that close to a house, but they wouldn't peek through the walls, you know? It stresses me out. I'm keeping the trees there. The trees are good. Sorry, but the trees are good. But yes, what we were going to do is we were probably going to fix these doors. They need to be the same colour as the skirting, because that's the way doors work. Primarily. Most of the time. So let's get you going. I hate that. Let's have a see what kind of slightly less grainy. Definitely an improvement. What we could do is we could have, see, because that connects to the skirting. Oh, they need to be the opposite way around, don't they? Needs to be the different grain. I hate it when it's a different grain because they have to go find it. That's just effort. And then not gone too far. That one, we'll go with that one. There we go, and then with this one, what we could do, we could have this wood, but we could perhaps have this wood actually. No, it's not what that's not what I had a minute ago. That's so not what I had a minute ago. Or maybe it was. Confusement. Darken this up because it's not quite the same colour as the skirting anymore because we changed the pattern. There we go. Do that, and then let's have a look. That's the wood. We could have a look at this for that. No. Hideous. Hideous, hideous, hideous. What were you thinking, Meg? Ugh. Right, you. We go with you being white for now. See, that's too white. We could go to this colour. Take a look at doing that. It's done very little. Very, very little. I think that may even be, in fact, the exact same colour. Definitely looks a lot better than it did before with the white frame. It defines it and matches up to the skirting. What we could do, get some kind of wood effect on this because it's hideous without. I'll click on that one actually, because then we'll be able to get a good view of it. We want a subtle wood grain because you do. Ugh, gross. See, that is looking better. Darken this one up a tiny bit. There we go. Already starting to look like something. Yeah, I like that. We'll go with that for now. You probably all hate it. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's my game. It's my house. I understand that this is a collaborative effort, and your help does in the end make it a lot better. Your input does make it a lot better as a whole, but when it comes to just silly things like the colour of a thing, I kind of have to trust my own opinions a little bit. You know what, I'm just going to get rid of these because I don't need them to be different to these. I'm just going to do this. Let me just check they're all going around the right way. Yep, all good. Into hood. Right. Finally, furnishing time. Right. We said we'd fix the windows later, which we... Oh no! Why'd you do this, Meg? This is gonna take forever now. So much building time has just been lost. So much building time. Honestly. Why do I even play this game? Right. Back in build mode. I said we'd fix the windows later. Because we were stuck for it. Well, I was stuck for ideas. I'm gonna... might be an idea to wait until Island Paradise has been released. Because there may be... Who knows? There probably isn't. But there may be a nice window that matches. That goes nicely with what we've already got. Which means we wouldn't have to worry about silly windows that we already have. Right. That looks gross. We've definitely established something in this episode. That also looks gross. I'm kind of leaning towards the wooden ones. Like so. Now, are we going to try and fit 4 in? Or are we going to try and fit 5 in? Or are we going to try and fit 3 in? Because I don't know. I kind of want... Oh, there's no single that matches that. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's all gone wrong. So at least with this one, you've got this one that matches slightly. We'll go with that one. We'll go with it. And then what you could do is you could do this for these two, so it doesn't look so bunk beddy. But that looks hideous. You could also do the following, where you do this, and then you stick a single there. But that also looks hideous. Right. I need to establish what doesn't look hideous, because at the moment we've just got loads of hideous. That really doesn't... I don't like the way that intersects. But oh well. I don't like that door position, but it's the best we've got. We'll get to do something fun with the others, I'm guessing. Because I want a good amount of wardrobe space as well. For obvious reasons. There's 4 people living here, they need at least some form of wardrobe space. Which they're not going to get in this room. I'm just going to go to this one. Hello, this room. Right. Basically, you do that. You've closed in this horrible space here. But what you could easily do now is have enough drawer space for 4 people. Just go across there, you know? Oh, they connect! Do you look at that? I don't like them connecting. It's a crap connection. That works. You could do it on that wall as well. Might work better actually. Yeah, we'll do it on that wall. This won't work, will it? No. Right. I guess you could put them in different... Oh! World Adventures music. Reminds me of Mulan. Why? I don't know. See, this works. This is a nice space. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll go with that for that room. We could have a rug in the middle. We also need to do the colouring, obviously. But I do like the idea with the white. Definitely would prefer some kind of nice colour on the beds. I do love this. That's great for like making log cabins and stuff. But that's not what we're looking for. We are... What is that? No, I want kind of unisex patterns, if I'm quite honest. Oh, stripey could work. Horizontal stripes might work better. What are you? You're another log cabin-y one. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. What have we got? That is hideous. I wanted to draw your attention to the fact that is hideous. Because you probably all know already. We could go with that, and we could... No. No. Definitely not. I refrain from saying that again. I will refrain from saying that again. Anyways, thinking caps. Geometric's got the stripes at the bottom, hasn't it? I'm trying to remember if you'd load. How's this one going to come out? Does it come out in diagonal stripes probably? Yep. See, that would look quite nice, I reckon, if we neutralise the colours a little bit. Like, and then did this one that's slightly darker or slightly lighter, you know. Yeah, that looks quite nice actually. I would actually prefer vertical though. Or horizontal, whichever works. That one. And then we neutralise the colours. And instead of having a green there, we do a bit of a bluey colour. That's perfect! Perfecto! Why did I say perfect? Like I was going to say perfecto, but then never said perfecto. I'm an irksome person. I irksome myself. That makes no sense. But yeah, I like that bedding. That's a nice bedding. Kind of looks like my bedding. It matches my room, but kind of slightly different colours. Anyways, really should stop talking to myself when I'm meant to be talking to you guys. Yep, that works. I do think the white works as well. Now I reckon here we go with that little accent blue on that bedding. Anyone else agree with me? Nope. Okay. Well, it definitely looks better already. And we should give this more of a wooden texture, kind of like the doors, I reckon. Because I reckon that'll work quite nicely. And then we'll get a rug for this place. Yeah, I'm liking that. Doors, where are you? Show me the money. And then we want this kind of wooden texture on the top. No, not on there. On there. Yep. That's exactly where I wanted you. And across all the views. Nice. And then we'll just do exactly the same in this room. Because we don't need to worry about making them different. Who would? There will be another set of bedrooms anyway, which will be different, so bear with, is all I can say to that. Right, so that's mirrored. Oh crap, there is loads of noise in my house right now. This is why I hate my house. This is why I cannot wait to leave. Up, round. That is a bit off. There we go. I hate the noise coming from my house right now. Okay. These guys in here. Very simplistic bedrooms. Does anybody else agree? That's why I kind of think the communal area is a good idea. Right, now let's get you guys fidgeted out. do I go like this? Wait a minute. And then get these. I should have pressed shift. These two in. And then do this. And stick these two in. Or does that create a really awkward space? I don't know. Room for a plant. Perfect space for a plant. No, I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I don't like having things straight opposite the door, but then again my bedroom was like that for ages, so I can't see why it's a big deal. I guess if it is a looming bunk bed like that, then it may be a bit more annoying. But yes. Right, rugs. Gonna get a rug in. Get ourselves a rug. And then I'd say we'd call it a productive episode. That's too big. That's kind of odd shape. I like this one better. I wish you'd centre better. Alt. If anyone didn't know you could do this, it's alt. I'm not a very good teacher, but I guess if I can teach you anything, I'll teach you that. Yeah, if I do that, then I'll use that colour on the outside one, on the blue, and then I could use the blue, the bluey colour, kind of muted blue, as that one. How lovely. See? Nice, isn't it? Isn't it lovely? Don't know why I'm doing that voice. Oh, you can tell when I've been recording too much because I'm trying to entertain you by doing something really not entertaining at all. So, none of these are going to be in exactly the same position because I just felt like it. Oh, that's annoying. I don't like that. Is this one smaller? Yeah. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. And then we do this. I don't like the white stripe that's around there. That is a pain. That is annoying. But I'm sure I can live. And then we can add plants and then we'll be on good time for a good episode. Well, it won't be good necessarily. It'll be of a good length. I guess we'll leave it at being at a good length. And one more. And then maybe in the next episode we'll work on the wider area in the centre. Or the bathrooms or something. Something interesting. Well, hopefully it's interesting for someone. If it's not, then you're just here to casually listen to me talk about random crap. And plants are always good, especially rubber plants, because, to be honest, child's main concern is not necessarily to keep a plant looking well. Let us be perfectly honest with you. See, I like this. I like those rooms, actually. They are quite sweet. So yeah, it's been an episode. And we have actually done quite a lot. We've done 6 rooms. 6 rooms is quite a lot. No matter how you look at it, 6 rooms is a lot. So yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye guys.